What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Blackwater Chaos, man. Live and direct in the building. As you know, it's another beautiful Sunday, another beautiful fun day. Came to get it in. Hope everybody good and blessed. Hope everybody enjoying this beautiful Sunday, because out in Cali, man, we having some beautiful weather, man. As you know, this is My Moments in Hip Hop. I am your boy. I want to shout out to my guy, Dismos. What's up, man? We definitely putting that back together, man. I definitely understand problems. Instagram, they be hating on us, trying to do something positive, man. And you doing some positive stuff out there with that park, man. So I definitely want to get you back on. Shout out to my guy, Keith. What's up, man? I see you in the building already. Like I was saying, it's beautiful weather out here in Cali, man. Beautiful day. We got another dope episode. Last weekend we was out, family time, man. That's very essential, very important to me, and keeping everything that I'm trying to do going. So today we got my guy Dreamer Black coming through from COD. Dope individual, dope artist. Someone that I think everybody need to tap into and check in with my guy, see what he doing. It's 4 o'clock. He should be in the building soon. So gonna reach out to my guy, and with some cats that you could just count on like every weekend to come through. And that's one of my guys. He's been holding down behind the scenes, always there at the drop of a dime. So I know he'll be through here. Shout out to Cali Al, another member of the COD. And we got a couple of dope episodes coming up, man. I'm not gonna relay the names yet, but we have been in some conversations with some dope individuals. And like I said, we're gonna get Dismos back in here ASAP too, man. I need y'all to do me a favor. Make sure y'all are locked in to the link up above. YouTube, My Moments in Hip Hop. We on Spotify at My Moments in Hip Hop, and probably every other social media network. We're trying to do some more things, try to build this brand that we are in the beginning stages of. This hip hop community I love so much. It does so much for me. I'm not talking about monetary. I'm talking about on different levels, man. So I love this thing that we call hip hop. I love hearing about the journeys of different artists, because every artist didn't blow up. That don't mean they haven't been putting in work. That don't mean they haven't been laying foundation. That don't mean they haven't been putting in their blood, sweat, and tears for what they believe in. And I like to talk to all artists, whether you're a small artist when it comes to numbers, whether you're a big artist when it comes to numbers, whether you're a manager, whether you're a DJ, whether you're a dancer, whatever part of hip hop, the hip hop culture and community you play, we want to hear from you. We have got to talk to a couple managers. I got a DJ on the way that we in conversations with. I got a female on the way, because I've been told, man, I got a lot of dudes in the building. When we gonna have some females? It ain't that we ain't tried to get the females in the building. Some of the females, my platform is not big enough for them, and I respect that. No problem. Some of the females, they just not with it. I don't know what it is, but I salute each and every one of you guys for what you do. Kelly out says about time, huh? Well, my guy Dreamer Black at, man. I done reached out to him. I ain't got nothing back. Uh, I know he on board. I see him on board. So we just trying to connect the dots. I see that screen come up. Uh-oh, he got me looking at the pavement. He got me looking at the pavement. That means he out here laying his footprints down. There you go. What's up, my
Hey,
guy?
look, remember these? Remember these? Look, I'm gonna show you.
Let me see
Look at
what you
this.
got.
Real students of the game. Remember that?
Oh, not the
Yeah,
classroom. The classroom
yeah,
desk
homie.
and chair. Hey, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. What's
That's
up,
right. How
man?
you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
Oh man, you know it's another beautiful day. We blessed to be here on God Green Earth, my guy.
Yeah.
I thought you
Thanks
was
for
trying.
having me, man.
I thought you was trying to show me the black cat and send a message to me or something, man. I was kind of worried for a second.
Oh no, man. No, you know, it's a 2 hour time difference here. You feel me? So I always keep my clock a few minutes forward. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure that I'm on time where I need to be and shit. So my bad for keeping y'all waiting.
Oh no, man, you always solid. I was just saying, man, you one of those people that I can count on, like every Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? So I already know you was coming through. It was just a matter of time. I wasn't worried at all, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah, definitely, man.
before we get any further, man, tell the people who you are, and where you represent, big dog.
Well, I'm Dreamer Black. I represent Los Angeles, South Central. You know what I mean? And yeah,
You
that's
come,
that, man. Represent CMD.
yes,
Yeah,
sir. But you live from
yeah.
somewhere else right now, though. Where you live from right now?
H-Town, Texas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Ace Town,
Yeah,
man. So you went on and made that jump, man. Left the California coastline, huh?
yeah, man. You know, it was definitely well thought. You know, a very very strategic plan. But I'm glad I did. I'm able to get a fresh start and uh, get away from a lot of negative influences and things that were holding me back from progressing to where I'm at now. So I feel like I'm in a better place.
That's beautiful, man. Hey, that's always a good thing. That's always the key. How you liking it out there in Ace Town?
Yeah.
How you like it out there?
You breaking up, bro? What you say?
I say, how you like it out there in H Town?
Oh man, I love it, man. It's definitely cool. You know what I'm saying? The you know price of living is affordable compared to Los Angeles. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely fucking with it, man. Very very nice nice weather. You know what I'm saying, and everything.
Oh, okay, okay. You ain't hit one of those cold seasons yet, huh?
Oh hell yeah, man! Shit, I done been out here for the summer, and I done been out here for the winter. You feel me?
Okay, okay.
So
So you say it's all love. That's a beautiful thing, man. I'm glad to hear.
yeah, yeah, man, it's definitely cool. You know, as far as like the rap scene, it's not what I expected it to be. I mean, you know, these cats out here is a little bit intimidated by us West Coast fools. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. It's still all love. You know, I feel like by me not being from here, that really makes me more willing to prove that I can hang with the big dogs. But I got a couple connections out here since I've been over here though.
That's right. That's right. So we're gonna get into your hip hop journey, man. 'Cause you know that's what this show is all about, man. You know, I was saying it's a lot of people in this hip hop culture and community who who may not have all the numbers as some of the big artists. They may not be on some of the oh, look like we having some that Wi-Fi problem. You good? You keep pausing on me.
You was hooked onto the Bluetooth in the car and shit. They about to pull off.
Okay, okay, yeah, I got
Can
you.
you
I
hear
see you
me?
keep pausing on. I just want to make sure that you could that we can hear each other. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm right here.
Okay, okay, yeah, you was pausing on me, but I was just saying that you know, this hip hop culture and community is such a huge thing, man, and it's a lot of artists who don't get the notoriety um as the major artists, but that don't mean they're not out here putting in the blood, sweat, and tears, and you know, really paying their dues and doing when they got what they got to for what they are doing. You get me?
Can you say that one more time, bro? You say that one more time because you was real choppy at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. I see the thing keep spinning on me. I was saying that this hip hop community and culture is so big, you know, that there's a lot of artists who are not really getting the notoriety. They don't have the numbers as other people, but that doesn't mean they don't put in the blood, sweat, and tears. I think we got a bad connection right there, big dog.
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm right here where the Wi-Fi is at.
Oh, okay, okay. Anyway, man,
Shit.
we gonna make it do what it do, cause you know we ain't gonna let the devil win. Not on
Yeah.
this beautiful Sunday, not on this beautiful Sunday, man. How did you start in hip hop, man? What was some of your first introduction to hip hop?
Well, I got a musical background in my family anyway. I got uncles, great grand uncles, and people in my family that were jazz musicians back in the day, back in the '60s. So, being the first one in the hip hop, it was something that I always been fascinated with. I just didn't really know that I wanted to rap. I started off playing the trumpet and the French horn in the band, and so music has always been in my blood. But as far as me deciding to rap, it wasn't until I ran into another cat who actually knew how to rap, and he showed me how to structure bars and how to write and all that stuff. So that's when I, started being interested in writing my own lyrics. But my grandmother was really pivotal in helping me write lyrics at first. She was helping me, structure bars and stuff. So I have to credit her for that. But I was at least around anywhere between 9 and 12 when I really picked it up, and then went to the studio my first time when I was 14, and was in a group. I done been signed to independent labels and through the ups and downs, man. I'm just glad that I finally decided to take it serious now, because
Wait, I I don't mean to interrupt. I got a question, man, because that was very interesting what you just said, and you just let that go. Did you say your grandmother was pivotal in helping you structure your rhymes?
yes, sir, my grandmother, man. Yep, my grandmother. We used to sit
Wow.
at the table, man, sit at the wooden table, because I grew up in a Buddhist family. They chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and I don't know if you heard of it or if you haven't, but I grew up in a Buddhist family, so I used to do a lot of raps about positivity, about cause and effect, and the universal law. So a lot of my raps are positive about staying in school and stuff like that. So my grandmother helped me structure raps like that, and I was performing in front of 300, 400 people, and I was like I said, like 10, 11 years old. Through
Oh,
the
that.
Buddhist organization, SGI. So that's where I got most of my experience. When I when I turned to, street culture rap, that was more like 14, 15, when I started getting older, But then I went through my revolutionary phase where I did revolutionary rap after I joined the Black Panthers. So, yeah.
Oh, that's dope. So you were a part of Black Panthers.
Yeah, man, I joined the Black Panthers in September 1995 when I was 17 years old.
Wow, that's dope. That's interesting. I never even knew that, man. And this is one of the reasons why I love to do this because not only
Hmm.
am I giving out information to somebody who might not have known it, I'm getting information myself. And we've had a couple of interactions, small conversations, and done some work, and I never even knew that, man. And I think that's extremely dope.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I have a revolutionary background, and I'm still a member that's in good standing. I'm just not an active member, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely that's definitely my background in revolutionary culture. You know, um, and it saved my life, man. It saved my life in more ways than one. You know, it really helped me avoid jail and prison and making, you know, a lot of bad decisions because I was headed down the wrong road when I decided to join the New Panther Vanguard movement. We had a headquarters right across the street from Firestone Tire Station, right there on King, right there on the corner of Halldale and King. Man, we had a headquarters back there in '95.
Alex Fish Market.
Yeah, right there, man, between
Wow.
Normandy and Vermont.
Them some of
No,
my
I'm sorry,
stuff.
between Normandy and Weston.
Them some of my stomping grounds over there, man. I know a little bit about
Yeah,
over there, big dog. I used to get my hair
I
cut
know.
at Eugene's right there, man.
Oh man, hey man, my mama used to work there, bro. My mama worked for Eugene's. As soon as she got out the pen, bro, she went over there and got a job. Yeah, he good peoples, man. He real good peoples.
Oh man, Eugene is my guy, man. He halfway raised me, man. So yeah, we probably know a few more people. But back, wow, man. Every time I hear talk to y'all, I hear something new, man. But
Yeah.
so what you said you was doing it for your Buddhist religion and organization. What made you
Yeah.
switch over, or what changed your perspective and how
Well,
you
I mean,
start doing it?
it's not that I really switch, you know. I mean, as you get older and you move to different places and you go through different experiences, you know, you start rapping about your what's around you, you know, and you start rapping about what you're going through, and you know, I still can't say that I really took it serious, you know, because I've had plenty of opportunities to actually be somebody big and, you know, to actually go the full mile. But it was one of those things where I was more concerned about getting my message across. So between, you know, being rapping about, you know, positive stuff and Buddhism, you know, I just kind of geared that towards revolution and towards, you know, black power and, you know, things of that, you know, but still, um, even then I felt like I wasn't where I wanted to be lyrically, and I wasn't really ready to, you know, how can I say, I wasn't in a position that I wanted to be in order to say what I really wanted to say, because I felt like I was geared to just one kind of music, you know, just people relying on me to make one type of music. Like, okay, you're a revolutionary, you got to rap about this. Oh, you know, you're a Buddhist, you know, you're supposed to rap about world peace, you know, and you know, cause and effect, and you know, stuff of that. I don't like jackets and I don't like labels, man. That's why I rap about what I want to rap about now, and I let everybody know off the top, I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
telling y'all right now what I really am. You know, I really am a revolutionary. You know, I was a revolutionary for over 25 years now. You know, and that's who I am in real life. But on my music, I talk about all kind of stuff. I talk about gangster shit, you know, girls having fun in the club, whatever. Because I'm an entertainer, I could do that. You know,
Yes, sir.
and I don't have to worry about nobody, you know, feeling some type of way about that shit either. You know, because it is what it is. I'm letting y'all know off top. You know, there's a lot of shit that I say in my raps that I really don't do. Who cares? It is what it is. It's a form of entertainment, and I don't feel no type of way about that.
That right. That's dope. Who in your early years, who was some of the artists that influenced you that if any artists influenced you to 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 s- that caught your ear that made you want to get into doing hip hop?
Tribe Called Quest, Fushnikins, Das Effects, um, man, whew,
Ooh,
Compton's Most Wanted, uh, Ghetto Boy, shit.
we lost connection with him. We lost a little connection. He'll be back. Shout out to OC. Shout out to Cali Al. Shout out to Bottom Dollar. I lost connection, big dog. When the last thing we heard you say was the Ghetto Boys.
Okay, Ghetto Boys, Scarface, Public Enemy. I said Das Effects, Fushnikins, Tribe Called Quest. Um,
All,
shit. Yeah.
all
A
heavy
few
hitters.
West Coast. Yeah. All the heavy hitters, man. You know, Public Enemy. I used to record. Well, not record. I used to perform to that instrumental. Can't Trust It. That was my favorite shit to perform to, man. And I love that instrumental to this day. You
Public
know what I'm
Enemy
saying?
can't trust this.
Yeah, man, that's my shit, man. I love
You
that. But
know,
yeah, man, I grew up listening to those cats, and they really helped me. Especially like MC8, man. MC8 was just the coldest. He was one of the coldest dudes. You know what I'm saying, to me. You know what I'm saying, like I fuck with Quick too, man, but 8 was like really hard as fuck to me, bro.
yeah, still is, man. You know, I was listening I listen to as I drive at night sometimes. I listen to Rock the Bells radio, right? And
Yeah.
I was thinking a lot of people always ask me what was the first hip hop song that made me interested in hip hop? And
Uh huh.
usually I think at first of NWA and Cube, um, King T and all those guys. But I was listening the other night and I heard Rapper's Delight.
Yeah.
And that took me back because that was actually the first song hip hop wise, even though it was it was the early stages of hip hop, but that was the first song that really caught my ear and piqued my interest because I grew up on, all the oldies and goodies from your parents and all that. But I remember hearing Rapper's Delight, and it was a whole different type of music that I had never heard before, and it really kind of like piqued my interest. So,
Yeah.
so do you remember the first song that had you go like, wait, this is something a little different?
Yeah, man. X Clan. My grandmother had actually bought home an album from X Clan, and I was like, that was the first time that I really that I really heard cats, spitting that real revolutionary shit. You know what I'm saying? And then Public Enemy, those cats are cold with it, man. But
Yeah.
like as far as like one particular song, no, it was just like styles, man. Like the way I was really influenced by the way that these guys could put these words together, man, and just make it sound, just make it make sense. And my
We
grandmother,
got
she didn't allow me to listen to a lot of stuff. She used to say, "Don't bring that hell
you
in my
chopping up
house."
on us, big
You know what I'm
dog.
saying? That's
You chopping up on us. We got a bad
yo,
connection, big dog. We got a bad connection. We're gonna get it right before we get it wrong. Don't trip. We right here for you, man. Shout out to everybody coming through. Edgar, what up, man? I appreciate y'all stopping through. We got Dreamer Black in the building.
how about now?
Y'all,
We
we
good?
getting there, big dog. We getting there.
We good?
It's still a little fuzzy on our end. Yup. Devil trying to work. He ain't got no power over here. We winning. Talk to me.
We
Talk to me.
good?
Uh, it's a little fuzzy, but we all good. We're gonna make it work. You were saying it's not really a song, but it's different kind of styles that you hearing that you like. You got me? Crazy cat, what
Yo, you
up?
there?
Appreciate you coming through, man. You going in and out on us, big dog. Hey, this is the effects of live streaming, and that's all right though. That's all right though. We gonna get him right. Y'all stay locked in, man. Y'all stay locked in with my guy, man. He got a story to tell. You there?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
I think you might have found the best spot we gonna get, big dog.
Yeah.
Hey, so you were
Hey,
saying you
it's
don't
crazy
really.
out here, man. It's a lot of trees and shit. You feel me? So I don't
Oh,
know,
that's what it
man. Like
is.
I've been having issues. I've been having issues with my service because I still got the same LA phone. You know what I'm saying? I've been having issues the whole time. Go through the garage. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. So
it's the trees. That's exactly what it is.
but yeah, man. I had a lot of I don't really have no rappers in my family. So I was really the first one that I know of that picked it up. You know, I'm the firstborn from LA. You know, most of my folks is from Philly, back east where OC is at. You feel me? So yeah,
Okay.
it was just, you know, one thing I feel like now there's cousins that I got under me that were born after me that rap, you know, that are pretty dope. So we trying to do some shit together as a family. You know, we'll be able to get that together real soon. You know.
That's right. That's right. And you said you were signed to an independent label. What was that
Yeah, I
independent
was,
label,
man.
and how did that come about?
Well, when I was living in the valley, I ran into a cat, you know, from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes was rapping and shit. You know, his brother had his own company called No Category Entertainment. You know, so we chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? And one thing, you know, led to me being signed to them briefly. You know, which was cool. You know, it was a good learning experience for me. You know, but that was you know, pretty much the only time that there was paperwork involved. I mean, I've had managers and shit over the years, you know, people that took me to the studio. Like, bro, I done been in the studio with some heavy hitters, like straight up, like sitting with them, getting game. Like one of them is Charlie Wilson, man. That's a real good dude, bro. Like I've been in the studio with Charlie. I've been in the studio with Fleshbone. You know what I'm saying? Couple other cats, man, you know what I'm saying? But I got some real good games from these guys, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was mainly a learning experience, you know. It was different back then, you know, you had to actually get a deal, or, you know, you had to be different, you had to have talent, you had to try to sell your shit out the trunk of your car, you know. I came towards the end of that era, you know, because I was like 18 during the whole death row era type shit, you feel me? So you know, I remember when Tupac had got killed and shit. Like we had just seen him like probably three weeks before he had actually got shot. You know what I'm saying? I actually got a chance to see Tupac and shit, which was kind of crazy. You know?
Oh, that's dope. Okay, speaking of that death row era, what you think about Snoop being get acquiring death row?
Snoop, oh man, you know what? That's a huge move, man, and that's a wise move. You know, because he's one of the most experienced. You know, with those guys. You know what I'm saying, and knows the most about what it takes, you know what I'm saying, in order to be a artist on death row, man. So I feel like that was a very wise business decision. You know, I still don't know what NFT is. You know, I'm still doing my research and my study on that shit. You know, but apparently it's something good. It got something to do with Bitcoin or whatever. You know, it got something to do with the future. So, you know, I'm willing to learn. You know, and I'm a student of that too. You know, and yeah, man, I would love to definitely, you know, work with some of them dudes, man.
That's right. And what was some things like you said you was on that label briefly? What are some things
Yeah.
that you learn from being or you see as being a good thing being signed to that label briefly, and some of the things that you thought were maybe a little we're gonna say learning experiences, bad experiences, or something that you would have changed.
Well, I mean, the good thing was, you know, I was able to find my style, so to
Okay.
say, you know, and see what works and what doesn't work as
Uh-huh.
far as music wise, you know, and being in the studio and seeing what it's actually like to be on a label and doing performances. Like that's how I met Rick Hard. I met Rick Hard through being signed with these cats. We was doing shows back in 2006 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Right
Probably
there on
so.
Sunset.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, you feel me? So that's how I got I got that experience. As far as things that I would change, man, you know, I mean, when you don't have creative control and you know, because I had a lot of connections. I had connections with DJ Pooh. I had a plug directly with Ice Cube, and when it came time to submit the music,
Hmm.
the wrong shit was submitted. You understand what I'm saying? So it really kind of made me look like a jackass. And it's not that it wasn't dope. It just wasn't. I knew that it wasn't what DJ Quick was looking for. I knew that it wasn't what Ice Cube was looking for. Yeah, I forgot to mention DJ Quick. That's a whole nother story.
Okay.
But yeah, I was able to get the music to these guys. And you know, the first thing they're gonna want to know, because you know you don't want to waste these people time. You know, these are important, busy people. You don't want to waste their time. So I hit him up. I'm like, yo, check this out. And like, is it dope? I'm like, yeah, it's dope. I think it's dope. But if you got West Coast artists on your label, and this is the East Coast label, and it's mostly East Coast sound, and we on the West Coast, and I'm telling you, look, we submitting it to these type of cats. This is what they want. This is what they're looking for. This is how we gonna make it in. You got to take advantage of us in order to get to where we need to go, and then you can put all that other shit up in there, bro. They ain't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that, you know, it's sometimes it's just best to just do it by yourself, man. Like one thing that my uncle used to always get on me about, like, Dream, you need to do this shit by yourself. Now I love my niggas. I fuck with OC. I fuck with Cal. You know, and I'm gonna keep fucking with y'all. But he used to always tell me, this is before I even met Cal and OC. He used to say, man, you should do this shit by yourself. You know, and now I see why. Like that was one of the wisest learning experience for me, man. And then like the internal conflict, you know, and niggas just tripping off of lyrics and nigga, you talking about me on this song and a whole bunch of bullshit, bro. I was like, you know what, I'm good. I'm good on that on all that shit. I'm getting older. You know?
Right. And you just said something that people that have always told me that I felt like was I've also been told the other side of the spectrum, do it by yourself. Um, so just a quick example, I got an opportunity to go to a studio, to a Dr. Dre studio and get it in. Um, I had a partner that I went with. Everything didn't go right that night. I don't blame anybody. I take blame for everything. I don't try to push nothing off on nobody, no blame off. I'm always one to take. If I fuck up, I fuck up. I didn't really fuck up, but it was just a situation where I had people in my ear afterwards like, man, you need to do it by yourself. And then
Yeah,
as I started doing things by myself, I had people in my ear saying you can't do it by yourself. You need a team. Um,
right.
so I feel you on the do it by yourself, but I've also learned on my own that there's only so far you can go by yourself.
Word.
Like you hear a lot of people who've made it to that top status and be like, man, did nobody help me? I got here by myself. But that's false. That's false information. Nobody gets to where they
Yeah,
get
yeah, that's true. I mean,
without some type of assistance.
yeah,
I'm losing you
yeah,
again.
you're
You
right,
just you
man.
sat down and I'm losing you.
Can you hear me now?
We You sat down and we lost you, big dog.
Can you hear me now?
It's all good. Yeah, yeah. But one thing I can say, man, is you got a great team that you're a part of right now. And what I hear behind the scenes and what I see you guys doing behind the scenes, man, I just every chance I get, I try to salute you, gentlemen, because I see how hard y'all working, and I see the connection and the cohesiveness you guys got.
Yeah, man, it's definitely, been a journey, man. It's been a few years, since we done came together, and at first we wasn't COD, we was just individuals, man, just doing some music together, and then one day out the blue, we just come up with the idea, man, to call ourselves COD. I thought it was a dope name, and we've been doing it like that ever since, man. And bro, like, you have no idea what we got behind the scenes, man. What I got on the works now, man. They ain't ready, man. They're not ready. Like, we got some shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to be ready to.
Yeah, man, I think you got a very unique voice. I remember seeing you for the first time out in Whittier at the Green Turtle with Rick Hard, man, and yeah, your voice was very unique. And then hearing you on a track, it's like every now and then you get people who have those standout voices. They don't sound like anybody else, and that's not to take away from anyone, but you got a unique voice that you stand out whenever you spit. Is that something that you work at, or is that just your natural get down?
No, I mean, I've gotten a lot of comments about that in the past. Whenever people hear my music, they always say, "Is that his real voice?" And I don't really talk the way that I rap. I'm two different people. I'm one person when I'm not rapping, and I'm another person when I'm rapping. It's like not a spirit or an entity or nothing. It's just who I become, man. Like when I'm on the mic, I become the person that I'm rapping. Like that's who I am, you know. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's all entertainment, man. You know, I sound like that on purpose. You know, it's not by mistake. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the whole idea is to sell records, man, to sell the image. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm in it for.
I asked the reason why I asked is that something you work at? Because I know that, you know, I'm a hip hop fan. I'm a West Coast fan. Be Real, you know, he has that very distinctive voice, and he said
Yeah,
that when he first started rapping, he was rapping in a different voice, in his own voice, and then you know he
yeah,
figured to stand out, he would change the tone in his voice, and that's why we get that Be
yeah.
Real voice. And he said it was the object was to sell records, so. That's why I asked you that because I always wondered, was that something you did purposely or is that just your get at?
Nah, yeah, yeah. It's something that I definitely do purposely, man. And I experiment with my voice. I do, you know. I have records, you know, back when I was signed with them NCE cats, no category entertainment, back in like 2006. They wanted me to be more of a higher pitch rapper, and that's what I mean by creative control. And you know, I tried it out, you know. So it's a couple early records that you'll hear of me, you know, like 2003, 2004, where I have that higher pitch sound where it almost sounds like I'm yelling or like I'm overly excited. But I've always liked my deeper, darker type of voice when I'm flowing. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am, you know, and I rap like that on purpose, you know. So I mean, even now, I still like kind of experiment a little bit, you know, here and there, you know, just to see how it sounds. But if I don't like it, I'll erase that shit real quick, you know.
That's right. When was that what was that first that moment when you was like you heard something you did or you was spitting or you was performing or that moment back when you got started where you knew like, okay, I might have a talent for this shit.
Oh, definitely. When I used to get a lot of positive feedback, and I shook 100 hands and got even more hugs, you know. And I was 13 years old, man. I used to perform. I had a fucking high ass flat top and fucking suit on with the tie, you know what I'm saying? And my grandmother got pictures, man. One day I'm a post some shits, but yeah, man. I used to get a lot of feedback from my positive energy and you know and my testimony. I put a lot of testimonies into my songs, even back then, you know, because my background, you know, wasn't you know easy. You know, similar to most of us that grew up in the inner city of Los Angeles. You know, so yeah, man, it was then and there that I knew that I could do it. You know, I just didn't know what type of rapper I wanted to be, and then you know, back then, you know, you had to. I felt like you had to decide. You know, there was a lot of jackets being passed around, and you know, you couldn't really say this and you know and do this different or be this. Or, you know, it's a whole lot of bullshit and a whole lot of mix up. You know, so now I feel like COD, we're here to revolutionize the game. You know what I'm saying, and bring it back to where you know you actually have to be able to rap, man. You know, you can't hide behind auto tune. You can't just you know feed the fans drugs and just mumble over fucking dope ass beats, man. All that shit is over with, bro. We shutting all that shit down. We're not going for no more of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go back to where you have to have talent in order to be somebody, you know, period. You know, and we just have the unrelenting attitude about that shit, you know, period. We shutting all that shit down.
Yeah, I've heard some things. I've had my inbox full of some things that made me stand on my tippy toes and get back on my one too. Because I'll be honest with you, I was kind of losing my love for the music. I I just wasn't. I didn't have like music. It used to get my heart pumping, and I got to a point where I would hear things and my heart wouldn't pump like it used to. So I started losing a lot of love for it. But then you guys started filling my inbox with dope, and every time I got something new, it was something doper. So I would start feeling that heartbeat back again. And that's from a couple, I don't know if you heard anything I just said to you, big dog.
I did. I heard you. I heard you. I heard you.
Oh yeah. And it's you guys and it's you guys and a couple other guys I know of and I deal with. Um, I'm a fan of a lot of different people, so you know I like to hear. I'm not hating on none of the younger guys, none of the new generation, but you know when I did the song with Squeak Roo, that got my heart pumping again. Um, when I heard some of the things that you guys are doing, it got my heart pumping again. I just heard that album from Chill, got my heart pumping again. I like the baby. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that get my heart pumping again that actually make me want to move my pen again because I had really stopped recording. I had just, you know, I was kind of good on it. But I'll be honest, lately I've been back on my 1-2, and I attribute 90% of that to you three gentlemen.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know, I listen to you know stuff, you know, here and there. Um, Moneybag Yo, he's pretty dope in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I listen to how he writes and his delivery is pretty dope to me. You know, I'm not really a fan of a lot of these guys. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm not hating on them. I mean, they're doing what they're told to do. You
Right.
know, I mean, these are the new mumble rap robots. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're on a label. You have to do what you're told to do if you want to keep your status. But that's not us, man. I mean, I feel like there's still a lane for our kind of music, you know, which is authentic West Coast, South Central hip hop. I mean, period, point blank. Whether it's gangster, it's South Central, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it all the way street, you know. And I mean, shit. If we get on, we get on. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna make sure that we're put in a position to where nobody can ignore us, man. Like, you know, and even if they do choose to ignore us, they still gotta hear the shit because we still gotta hear the shit. If I gotta listen to everything that's on the radio, they should have to listen to our shit too, man. And I know we ain't whack. We dope as fuck. You dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the team is dope. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who got something to say about that shit can hit me up in the inbox, nigga. Ain't none of my shit whack. The thing that frustrates me the most is the same people that swear up and down that they support you and they got your back won't even share your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? It's strangers. I get more love from fucking strangers, bro, than I do my own fucking people. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bend, break, or falter none, nigga. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? Period. We gonna keep on pushing and we won't quit. We won't quit it. I'm gonna keep going in on these niggas. Homie, I record a song every fucking day. Period.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's the type of shit that get the blood pumping and make you want to go. Do you how do what do you think? What are your thoughts on the internet and live streaming um versus where we come from, the out of the trunk and getting out and pushing your shit?
I heard you say the internet and live streaming. That's the last thing I heard you say, bro.
I said, what are your thoughts on live streaming and the internet and social media versus how we came up with the out of your trunk and getting out in the streets and pushing your shit?
Well, I mean, it's an advantage. It's an advantage, you know. Now with the internet and live streaming and social media platforms, anybody, you know, can be somebody. Depending on if you have the attention of the masses and, you know, the hip hop culture, the age that they at and the short attention span that they have, you know. So, I mean, yeah, it's an advantage. And, you know, back then you had to work harder, but I feel like the rewards were better because you got solid hardcore fans, you know. Like now you got these fair weather fans that are just your fan while you have a hot record, you know. So you reach more people, but it ain't, it's more of an illusion, man. You know what I'm saying? That it is real, you know? So it's like, I was talking to some kids the other day and I was letting them hear some of my music and I was asking them like, you know, what do you think, you know, is a solution for us to get to the younger generation? He was like, well, a lot of us are going through stuff, you know. That's why we listen to what we listen to, you know, because they know how to hit a nerve and we can relate to what they're saying. And then, you know, once we like one or two of their records, then eventually we listen to the whole album. I said, okay, I get it now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, just like Malcolm X, man, you know, in the movie Malcolm X, when he was washing his hair and dude came in and, you know, he gave him a little mix and he said, hey, this the only fix I'm gonna give you. And he said, well, what the hell you give it to me for? Because you couldn't hear me without it. You know, we gotta give him a little bit of poison with the knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? In order to, you know, hit him over the head, man, and get, you know what I'm saying, wrap him up and put him in the truck. You know what I'm saying? And then turn that shit up on high blast, homie, so that they'll have to listen. You feel me? So yeah. It's a strategy. It's a method behind my madness, man.
Do you think that, so right now, like all the folks we came up on, the Cubes, the the Jay-Z's and you know, all the people from our era, they are known as legends, and they do a lot of legend work. E40, Too Short, you know, they're known as legends. Do you think that the youngsters coming up right now that are out making music, do you think that 10, 15 years from now they will be considered as legends? I ask that because a lot of them have one hit single, and we might not hear from them for a while. Like back in our, you know, in our time coming up, you know, Cube and them, 40, Jay-Z, all those guys, they had hits after hits after hits after hits.
I mean, you know, it depends on what you define as a legend and what makes a legend at the end of the day. You know, how many people have you influenced in a positive way, you know, or what does your track record really say? Like, for instance, Snoop, all of his accomplishments, you know, not just his music, but his accomplishments made him a legend. You know, Ice Cube, same thing, man, you know. A lot of his music, you know, was, you know, is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of us grew up on that, you know, and it's all about what you define to be a legend, man. Like, some of these kids will be legends in their own right, you know. I mean, legends to the people who actually paid attention to them. But I mean, nobody to me really is speaking any real substance, man. You know, which is really sad, you know, because they have a platform, man. It's like these youngsters really got the platform. They got the ear of the masses, man. And they're not even allowed to say what the fuck they want to say. Like, look at J. Cole. Like, J. Cole is dope, man, you know. But listen to the shit that he had to make in order to get to where he could say what he want to say. You feel me? So it's like, who wants to be signed, man? Like, who really wants to go through that? You know what I'm saying? Unless you got it from the jump that you're going to be able to, you know, say what you want to say so that you can, you know, eventually be on that legendary status. And then it depends on how long that you're going to live, man. Like, you know, these life expectancy rates is getting shorter and shorter, man. And these kids are doing these wild stunts and these rappers getting shot left and right, man. You just never know, bro.
You
You
just
never know.
you just answered two of my questions. So I was gonna ask you about being signed to a label. Before I go there though, um, now there's something that just recently happened, and when I ask this question, I'm not saying I don't understand what happened and how it happened, but my
Uh-huh.
question is the publicity that it's getting, is it sending the wrong message to the kids? Now we know I just said I'm a fan of the baby. Now
Yeah.
now we know he already caught a murder. You know, it was self defense, they
Mm-hmm.
said. He just recently had
Mm-hmm.
somebody in his house and he shot them. Now,
Mm-hmm.
once again, self defense, I get all that. I'm not speaking down on the baby. What I am asking is, you know, the publicity that it's getting and the way that they spin it off, do you think it's sending a bad message to the youngsters?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's sending a bad message to not just the youngsters, man, but the world, man. Like, it's like I said, when you have a platform that large, it's not just kids that have to listen to that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit is playing everywhere. You can't escape it. You know what I'm saying? So just because I don't want to hear it, don't mean I don't have to listen to it. But yeah, you do have the strict attention of a lot of these kids, man. You know, so a lot of the shit that you do and how you carry yourself, they're gonna look at that. You know what I'm saying? And they try to emulate that shit, man. You know, so yeah,
Right, right.
It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. Even TV, man. Like I try to avoid TV. You know, I mean, you know, I don't really want my kids watching that shit either. You know, but they kids. You know, so but I just try to monitor what they watch, man. But you know, everything. You notice that everything that's positive or that's talking about, you know, salvation or about God is frowned upon or just downright illegal. Versus, you know, everything that's evil is you know, celebrated. You notice that?
Yes,
You feel me?
sir. Yes, sir.
So those are the times that we're living in, brother. You know, you either adapt or you go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
it's a hard choice, man. You know, a lot of us gotta do some soul searching about that, man, and really decide what kind of legacy we want to leave behind.
Okay, and now I'm gonna go back to what I was gonna ask, and you kind of answered it already. Would you, under any circumstances, sign to a major label right now?
It's a good question, man. You know, it's a good question. Depends, you know. It depends. It depends on what, you know what I'm saying, what it's about, man. It depends on what it entails. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, so and so heard our shit, man. They want to sign this. Come on, man, let's go, you know, fly out there tomorrow. And I'm past that, man. I'm older now. I'm not that young kid no more. You know, shit. What, 25 years ago? Hell yeah, I would have signed anybody that wanted to fucking sign me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I probably wouldn't even looked over the paperwork. That's just how clueless I was. But now it's like, it depends, man. It depends on, you know, if you're gonna let us do us. Cause I ain't signing by myself. I'm actually bringing my team with me, so you need to be ready for that shit too. You feel me? And that it is what it is, man. Like I can do bad by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm not doing bad. I feel like I'm doing great. You know, and we have creative control, and we're making quality music that people are sleeping on. You know, but not for long. Not for
Right,
long.
right, 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 right. Hey,
Y'all gonna listen. Y'all gonna have to listen sooner or later. I promise you that much. Watch. It's a
yeah,
matter of
man,
time.
you like I say, man, it's definitely some dope music in the oven. It's dope music already on the stove. Um, what was it like to y'all got a dope collaboration, you OC and MCA, who you just spoke of. What was that like
Yeah.
to know that you're a big fan of that, a big fan of him, and
Yeah.
to finally get on the song with him? What was that like?
Oh man, that shit was unreal, man. You know, I couldn't contain my excitement when I heard his voice on the track, man. I couldn't believe it was really him. You feel me? Because like I said, I grew up listening to that cat. Like I used to really listen to that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody, man. Spice One, yeah, like that. I grew up listening
Yeah,
to him. We on the track with him. You feel
yes,
me?
sir.
So everybody, all of these people that we actually have features with, it was actually a dream come true, man. You know, so no matter what happens, I know that, you know, I've we've made ourselves legends, period. You know what I'm saying? Just by being able to do that, man. That's just legendary. A lot of these cats, you know, wish that they could have had did something like that. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah,
have a
hell yeah.
song, you know, it's not, even if it's not on the radio, who cares, man? Like that's something that I could let my kids hear and they know for sure, you know what I'm saying, that it's real, you know. So yeah, that was dope, man.
Yeah,
For real.
man. Hey, and it's a dope ass song too. So it's not just that you guys got on the track with him. It's actually a dope ass song, you know. So I salute you guys for that, man, because I listen to it often. As well
Thank you.
as the dope shit with Spice One, and I know it's a couple of other ones in the cut, man. That'll bring themselves to the forefront very soon.
Yeah,
How did
yeah.
you end up hooking up with OC and Cali Al?
Well, Cal, Cal, man, like I met him years back, man. Like we actually got a pretty long history together, man. You know, around the time when I was at the Key Shop, I'm sure you know about the Key Shop on Halldale and King,
Yep.
and you know the Black Panther. You know, shortly after the Black Panther headquarters closed its doors, is, you know, when I started my own offspring of that movement. You know what I'm saying? And it was geared towards saving lives, and you know, something that, you know, young kids around my age or a little bit younger could actually join or feel like they wanted to be a part of without having to be a quote unquote Crip or Blood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's, you know, not everybody wanted to participate in that. So yeah, man, Cali Al, you know, I knew a couple of his peoples, you know, and he was around about 14, you know, years old. You know, we used to see him running around and shit, you know. And we just kind of, you know, started kicking it, man. You know, I remember him hearing my music, and he wasn't feeling it, you know what I'm saying, which is cool, you know, because I wasn't near on the level where I'm at now, you know. But over time, man, you know, our bond just became stronger, and he been one of the dudes out of all them cats, man, that stayed down with me this whole time, man. I'm talking about from LA to Vegas, like back to LA, man. Like that cat is always stuck by my side, man. And that's a good dude. So that's the story with him. But yeah, man, OC, we've been chopping it up, man, for damn near 6 years now, man. You know what I'm saying? And just out the blue, man, I get a message, you know, from him. He had said that he had heard my music or checked out my profile and thought I was dope, and he sent me a feature. And I was like, all right, cool, you know, but I wasn't really in the creative space mentally to really, you know, do it right then and there. So I put it on the back burner. Then after a few times they hit me up, you know, asking me about it, I was finally able to get it done. And then I did. I sent it to him. He said you know, he liked it. He fucked with it. Then I checked out his profile, man, and I was blown away. Like, man, this dude could really rap. Like,
Yeah.
this dude is hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like till this day, I still listen to all this shit. You feel me? I was like a fan. Like, I still am a fan of this shit. So you know, he really helped me become the person I am now rapping, because like I was like, man, if this dude is doing it like this, I gotta step my shit up. You know what I'm saying? So I become a better rapper since I met dude. I become a better writer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Still sharp and still, big dog. Still sharp and still. That's real talk. That's real. That's
Good
real
looking, man.
talk, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man, and it's dope that you guys are fan of each other. You're just not, you know what I'm saying? You're just not group mates. You're also fans of each other, because I believe that holds a lot of weight too.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It's
and you
important. It's
and you
important.
and like I see the conversations. You guys are always in communication and building each other up. I heard a message you had for Cali Al, and I just thought that was the dopest shit going, man. I was wishing that I had that back in my days, or I still had that. So I just thought that was the dopest shit I heard in a while, man. And it was a message you sent to Caliao about a song, man, about him getting his own on the song, man. It was a positive message, but the way that you presented that message to him, it was dope, man. And y'all communication is something that I haven't saw in a long time, man. So I just want y'all to
Yeah.
keep that up, man, and keep coming with the music, big dog. The
Yeah.
person. Go ahead.
I feel like it's our responsibility to each other, man. You know, if we want to see each other succeed, to give us all of the praise and creative criticism at this lower level right now. Because once we do get in the forefront, which we will, man, that's ruthless, man. Like, they're not playing. Like, they ain't holding back nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in there with your feelings and all of that shit. Like, you're gonna take it either now, or you're gonna take it from them. So I always, you know, try to make sure that we're all corrected, and we all, keeping each other in check. You know what I'm saying? And if something is not right, you know, we let each other know. We're not finna look like a fool for nobody, and we always give each other praise when the shit is dope, which, you know, it damn near always is dope. You know what I'm saying? And if there's something wrong, we're gonna let each other know, because, you know, we all we got, homie. You know what I'm saying? Period.
You like to perform, or you like to record better? I saw you rock the stage twice, firsthand myself. I actually thought on your shirt that was easy. I didn't know it till later on that was you on your shirt. I also real talk. I
Yeah.
thought that was easy. But what you like better, big dog?
Hey, I like it equally, you know, because performing, I ain't gonna lie, man. I get quite nervous when I'm performing, and you know that's why a lot of times I use my background track, which I know is a bad practice. So I'm trying to get out of doing that, you know. And it's just everything hits me, and I get, you know, real excited, you know. But I love the excitement of being on stage, especially if the crowd is interacting with you, or if you see that people are paying attention, you know, and they vibing with you, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get back into that groove. But right now, I'm stuck on my recording shit, man, because I'm really working with my voice. I got some new equipment, you know what I'm saying? It's really, you know, doing me justice, you feel me? So I'm really, like, enjoying my recording, you know, not, like, more than doing shows. But I can't wait, man, to do some more shows, bro. I can't wait.
You know, I get extremely nervous before into the whole build up to the stage for me. It's anxiety. I start sweating. I get
Yeah,
into almost like my body about to shut down until I get the microphone and the beat start. Then I'm totally fine.
yeah,
But all that whole
right. It's
build
crazy,
up,
bro.
I'm like I'm
Yeah,
nervous, man. It's real anxiety. It's a
yeah,
I heard Too Short say he's the same way, and
yeah.
when he loses that feeling, that's when he know it's all done.
Yeah, I used to get real bad headaches, bro. Like I used to get headaches. Like when I say headaches, like throbbing headaches until I get on the stage and I get the mic. You know, it's like the anticipation and wait on them to call you to the stage, and then you're like, "Fuck, okay, here it is." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, just remember your words, remember your words, because it's like, you know, when you practicing it and when you rapping it and when you saying it and listening to it, you know all the words to your shit. But for some reason, man, when you get up there, like me, I don't know if other people I have to go through it, but me, for some reason, I just like I be missing words, and that shit frustrates me, bro. That's the only thing about performing. So I know I need more practice, and I need to really meditate or whatever I got to do in order to relax, not drink, because that's a bad combo for me. But whatever I got to do to relax before, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to work on that, man.
Hey,
Definitely want to do some shit.
don't take it so hard because I've seen the biggest artists on the biggest stages on TV and all. You know, they miss lyrics. You can tell that they nerves caught them too, or they might have forgot something. So it happens to the best
Yeah.
of them, big dog. That don't take away from what you do, because you are a beast at what you do, man. And I just want to salute you. What do you have in stores cooking up for the people that might not know you, that's getting to know you, that's looking to hear some new stuff? What you got in the oven right now?
Well, I've been working on some different sounds, man. Like I've been really focused on making music with more content and more substance based. So I'm gonna drop a few singles, man. You know, I have a whole album on just sitting, you know, waiting. But I'm gonna drop a few singles, man, that are really gonna turn some heads. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not your traditional dreamer black shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the same, you know, gangster shit or you know these females and all that shit. I'm really talking some real shit about some shit that I done been through in my life and shit that I'm going through right now that has got me to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that people when they hear it, they'll understand and they'll be able to relate. You know, and besides that, man, you know, I got some new flavor for COD. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of southern flavor coming up. You know what I'm saying? Since I am in the south, you know what I mean. And you know, so yeah, definitely, man. It's going to turn some heads. You know, a couple jaw droppers and eye openers, but definitely dope shit, man. Definitely dope. Promise you
I I
that
just
much.
I just want to say
Can't
one
deny
thing.
that.
I just want to say one word: legacy. And I'm gonna leave it there. We ain't gotta elaborate on it, but just know legacy. Hey,
All right.
just that's it right there, my guy.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah. You know what
Um,
I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking
hey,
about, bro. But I got something else though. Something else. Like that's where I'm at right now, bro. Like, you know, cause like I said, man, I have to leave that I have to decide what kind of legacy I want to leave behind, homie, and I really have to, you know, spread my wings and I have to, you know, try my best not to be in nobody's box, man. And that's what I be telling my comrades, you know what I'm saying? You know, COD, like, man, we gonna branch out, homie, you know. We're gonna do this kind of shit, that kind of shit. It's gonna be something for everybody, man. You know, this way nobody can say, "Oh, y'all supposed to be this." No, fuck that, man. We ain't no puppets, bro. We're not.
that's right. That's
We
right.
getting, we getting rid of that.
Hey man, so once again, I know I've done this a thousand times. I just want to salute you, my guy, because from our first meetings, you've always been a solid individual. You've always been a humble individual. Um, you don't find that nowadays. You know, solid people and they humble and they real. You know, gonna tell you the real, man. So I appreciate you, man, for all you've done for me. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
I appreciate you for introducing me and bringing me into the family that you got, your COD family. Um, and all those gentlemen have been nothing but family. They've been all dope individuals as well and showed me nothing but love. And I salute you guys for that. Um, can you do me a favor and tell people where they can find you and your music at right now?
Yeah, man, no doubt. Dreamer Black, you know what I'm saying? You can Google that. You put it on YouTube, Spotify. I'm on all major platforms. Go to IG. You can follow me. It's up to you. Ain't your homie, just like that. AINTCHAHOMIE. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty approachable dude, you know, as long as it's respectable. And you know what I'm saying? We just keep it at that, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I
Very,
appreciate you, man. I appreciate the platform that you got up, you know what I'm saying, for the people, man, you know, for us to, you know, tell our story, you know what I'm saying? Anybody got it twisted, you know, get everything straight, homie. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that shit, man, for real, for real.
and also, man, you're a stand-up dad. I also want to throw that in there, man, because I see what you're doing,
Oh,
man,
thanks,
and
man.
and and that's more
Thanks.
important than the music to me, man. Because
Yeah.
you raising the future. We out here raising the future. So I applaud that, big dog. Um,
Yeah, man. Seven kids, homie, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do, man. You know, if I don't do it, the system gonna do it. So hey, I
hey,
gotta do it.
that's
And I
right.
wanna
That's
do it.
right.
I wanna do it. It's my
Hey,
job. Shit.
that's key right there. You
Uh,
said you want to do it, man. See why I salute you, big
yeah.
dog. So, hey,
Yeah.
man, you know we're gonna be in contact. I'm gonna stay locked in with you. I'm gonna be in your inbox real
Yeah.
soon. I appreciate you stopping through, taking the time away from the seven kids and the fam bam, and
Yeah.
just dropping some knowledge on us, man. I got informed on some stuff I didn't know about, and I hope everybody else who tuned in did too, man. So once again, my guy Dreamer
Yeah.
Black, follow him at Ain't Your Homie. Go check out his music. Go check out anything he got going on, man. And once again, big dog, you have a good day. I appreciate you.
Hey, let me say one more thing, man.
Go
Y'all
ahead.
make sure that y'all support my dude, man, and his clothing line, man. Get it, Mo. You feel me? Like, hey, all that shit is dope, man. You know, he got it sold up, man. Hey, we gonna be wearing that shit in Texas, Philly, South Central, everywhere, man. Get it, Mo. That's the new motherfucking apparel, man. Straight up. You need to support my boy Blackwater's Chaos. Straight up. Straight like that.
Hey, that's real. Hey, man, I appreciate that, big dog. Still sharp as steel, my guy.
You
Hey,
already know, man.
you
Be
have a good one
all right, for sure. Peace out.
all the time. All right, man. My guy, Dreamer
Yeah.
Black.